I'm Richard Middleton. I'm the Site Services Leader for Eli Lilly in the UK, running research facilities in Windlesham in Surrey. This morning I was talking about the development of our research campus in Windlesham and how we've doubled the capacity of the site for research and made it an environment where we can attract high quality scientists, ideally from all over the region. So for that we've got to be able to make scientific environments that people want to work in, but as well as allowing them to be effective. For that there has to be some changes in the way that they think about what that environment looks like compared to what they might historically have believed one would look like. So more equipment sharing, more generalised facilities, but also more things that they didn't have before, social spaces, informal meeting spaces where they can do brainstorming, as well as the more formal environments that they're used to in terms of lectures and theatres. So we've been lucky enough to be able to build some new facilities, so that allows us to directly interact with the scientists to start with, to be able to get the brief correct for the environments, and to show them then that they can be different from what they currently have, but still very effective. And also then has allowed us to introduce new technologies to be able to make them more energy efficient, and also challenging some of the thoughts about, well, scientists need to be able to access their facilities anytime, when in fact they go home and they're with their families for quite a lot of the day. Once they realise that they do that, then it is acceptable to turn down some of these facilities, and we've made most of our the 30% gains in energy efficiency we've achieved is mainly by putting the facilities into a much lower usage outside of the hours where they want to operate. Because certainly in our environment, people want to go home at weekends and people want to go home and see their families in the evening. So we suddenly found that once we explained to them what they're already doing and that we're not taking anything away from them during their working day, then they were very comfortable with it. And especially the younger scientists coming through that were almost demanding that we needed to do things differently, because this future planet, they're going to earn more than we are, and we need to be doing everything we can today to make sure that we're doing the best for their future. The best and most effective part of the design process is to really get engaged with the scientists and to get them to want to be engaged. So you've got to find the right ones, the ones that can see that things should be different in the future, and to get them to understand that, and ideally to show them some other places. So there's some great stuff happening in universities at the moment, and we've taken advantage of taking people along and showing them what is already going on, what is different, because we will try and recruit people from those places, and if we're not having at least as good, if not better, then we're not going to be competing in the future.